What's up, Cowboys Nation? The offseason is in full swing, and the Dallas Cowboys are looking to reload and improve under new head coach Brian Schottenheimer. With 25 free agents set to hit the market, this front office has a lot of work to do if they want to keep this team competitive in 2025. But before we dive into today's news, take a second to smash that like button. It helps the channel grow, and if you love getting the latest Cowboys updates, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a thing. All right, let's talk about two major storylines that could impact the Cowboys this offseason. Let's be honest, the Cowboys' run defense was terrible last season. Dallas ranked as the fourth worst team in the NFL at stopping the run, and with multiple defensive tackles set to hit free agency, this team is in desperate need of reinforcements up front. Among those expected to leave are Linval Joseph and Osa Odigizua, meaning the Cowboys could be in the market for a veteran DT who can anchor the middle of the defense. That's where Cincinnati Bengals DT BJ Hill comes into the conversation. According to Jordan Dajani of CBS Sports, Hill is the perfect fit for the Cowboys as he brings a strong veteran presence and can immediately improve the run defense. Take a look at his numbers from the past 4 seasons with Cincinnati. 16 sacks, 225 combined tackles, 53 quarterback hits. Not only is he a great run stuffer, but he also adds some pass rush ability from the interior, something the Cowboys have lacked for years. Pro Football Focus ranked Hill as the 22nd best defensive tackle in run defense last season, meaning he would be a massive upgrade over what Dallas currently has on the roster. If the Cowboys are serious about fixing their defensive front, adding a guy like Hill should be a top priority. But defense isn't the only area where Dallas is making moves. There's also big news about one of the NFL's best kickers. We all know that Micah Parsons and Zach Martin are at the top of the Cowboys' priority list when it comes to new contracts. But there's another name that deserves serious attention this offseason, star kicker Brandon Aubrey. Since arriving in Dallas, Aubrey has been one of the best kickers in the NFL, breaking records and providing the Cowboys with a weapon from long range. And the good news? It sounds like he wants to stay in Dallas. During Radio Row in New Orleans, Aubrey spoke with DallasCowboys.com and made it clear that he'd love to work out a deal with the team. Yeah, absolutely. It's up to my agent to go. Up to the Cowboys and see if there's any interest in signing it there early, Aubrey said. If an extension comes, an extension comes. If not, I'm still making 10 times what I was making working in code, so I'm pretty happy. That last line is wild. Before becoming a pro kicker, Aubrey was working as a software engineer. Now he's one of the NFL's top kickers, and he's not looking to leave anytime soon. Let's talk about why re-signing Aubrey should be a top priority. Since joining the Cowboys, he has made 10-plus field goals of 50-plus yards in consecutive seasons, NFL record, connected on 40-plus field goals in a single season. Converted 89.4% of his career field goals. That last stat is key. If he keeps kicking at this rate, he'll eventually become the most accurate kicker in NFL history. He's also a game changer for Dallas because once the Cowboys get past midfield, they know they have a reliable kicker who can put points on the board. Jerry Jones and the front office cannot afford to let a talent like this walk away. When the Cowboys drafted Micah Parsons in 2021, fans expected him to be a solid linebacker, but few predicted he'd become a generational talent this quickly. From day one, he played with an energy and intensity that immediately set him apart from other defenders. His combination of speed, strength, and football IQ has made him a nightmare for opposing offenses. Here's a look at his incredible career. So far, 4-time Pro Bowler every season since entering the league, 2-time first-team All-Pro 52, 5 career sacks, 9 forced fumbles, countless game-changing plays. Parsons isn't just another talented player, he's the type of defender who can change the course of a game by himself. Whether it's sacking the quarterback, forcing a turnover, or disrupting plays in the backfield, he's a player offenses have to game plan around. With that level of production, there's no question that he deserves to be paid among the NFL's elite. The Cowboys' plan: a record-breaking contract. According to ESPN's Dan Graziano, the Cowboys are preparing to offer Parsons a historic contract extension that would completely reset the market for defensive players. The rumored deal is 4 years, $180 million, $125 million guaranteed $45 million per year. To put this into perspective, Nick Bosa's 5-year, $170 million contract with the 49ers set the current market for elite pass rushers. Parsons' projected deal would surpass Bosa's by $11 million per year, making him the highest-paid defender. In NFL history, the highest-paid non-quarterback in the league. That's a massive investment, but let's be real. Parsons has earned every penny of it. His ability to impact the game on every snap makes him one of the most valuable players in football. Whether he's lined up as an edge rusher, dropping into coverage, or chasing down running backs, he's an absolute game wrecker. For the Cowboys, securing Parsons long-term is a no-brainer. But the deal comes with some big questions. How will it impact the rest of the roster? Parsons prioritizing winning over money. Here's where things get even more interesting. While Parsons is on the verge of signing one of the biggest contracts in NFL history, he's also made it clear that his main focus isn't just the money, it's winning championships. In a recent interview, he expressed concerns about the team's ability to build a strong supporting cast around him if too much of the salary cap is tied up in his contract. It would be nice to be surrounded by good players that will help me win championships. I'll say that. To me, having $40 million and being chipped every play and slid into 3-4 people, that doesn't sound too fun to me. So to me, it's about keeping people that can make a difference. That's a rare mindset for a superstar player in today's NFL. Parsons knows that football is a team game, and while getting paid is important, winning rings is the ultimate goal. That raises an important question. Will the Cowboys be able to afford to extend other key players while paying Parsons this much money? How this affects the Cowboys' roster and future contracts. If the Cowboys finalize this deal, it will have major consequences for the rest of the team's salary cap situation. Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb are both due for new contracts soon. The Cowboys will have to decide how to balance paying their superstars while still leaving room to build a championship-caliber roster. Here are some key challenges the team will face. Dak Prescott's contract extension. Prescott's current deal is set to expire soon, and contracts don't come cheap. If Parsons gets a massive deal, will the Cowboys have enough cap space to keep their franchise QB? CeeDee Lamb's payday is coming. Lamb is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, and he's going to demand a top-market contract as well. Can Dallas afford to keep him and Parsons at the same time? Defensive depth issues. With 25 free agents this offseason, the Cowboys need to add depth on both sides of the ball. But after paying Parsons, will there be enough room to sign key role players? This is where front office strategy will be crucial. If Jerry Jones and his team don't manage the cap correctly, they could find themselves in a situation where they have a few high-paid stars, but not enough depth to compete for a championship. That's the last thing Cowboys fans want to see. Cowboys Nation, now it's your turn. Should the Cowboys go all in on signing B.J. Hill? Would he be the missing piece to fix the run defense? Should Dallas extend Brandon Aubrey as soon as possible, or should they wait it out? What other free agents do you think the Cowboys should target this offseason? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's talk about it. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for all the latest Cowboys news and updates. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys!